Well, Jesus continued on. Luke 20, verse 13, the owner of the vineyard said, what shall I do? I know what I'll do. I'll send my beloved son, and perhaps they will respect him. And of course, that beloved son is Jesus. Matthew chapter 1, verse 20, we read this verse at Christmas time all the time, tells us about God sending his son to us. But when he had considered this, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child who has been conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit. And she will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. You know, in the final priestly prayer that Jesus prayed in John chapter 17, he says 3 times at least, and maybe more, Father, the ones that you have given me have believed that you sent me. They have believed that you sent me. So God the Father sent his only begotten Son into the world to save us, and we each decide how we're going to respond to Jesus. And this is the final exam. Luke chapter 20, verse 14, but when the vine growers saw him, they reasoned with one another, saying, this is the heir, let's kill him, so that the inheritance will be ours. And so they threw him out of the vineyard, and they killed him. What then will the owner of the vineyard do to them? What do you think God will do to those who hate his son? What would you do to those who hate your son or hate your daughter? What would you do? Jesus told us we don't have to pontificate or speculate. He told us he will come and he will destroy these vine growers. He will bring them to ruin. He will kill them. That's what that word says. And so here's a warning for everybody who doesn't believe and obey Jesus. Judgment Day is coming. It will happen. And here's how the test is going to be graded. In Revelation chapter 20, verse 15, and if anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown into the lake of fire. Revelation 20, verse 15. If anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown into the lake of fire. Judgment Day is going to be pretty plain. It's going to be obvious. You're not going to be able to say, yeah, but I really did believe and obey you, because it'll be in 5D video, whatever that might be. It'll be in a perfect replay of your life. And every one of us will obviously be in one of 2 groups, the group that believes and obeys Jesus or the group that doesn't.